In today's video, I am going to be talking about all the conditioners that I currently have, the ones that I've been using lately, and then some that I have used up but I really like, and I will go through all of that with you. I think I have like 11 or 12 of them, so girlfriend, just sit back and relax. So let's get started. Okay, the first one I'm going to talk about are cleansing conditioners. I actually have 3 of them. Well, 2 of them are actually marketed as cleansing conditioners. The other one is just what we in this hair community have just adopted as a cleansing conditioner. And that first one is the VO5 Moisture Milks. And I have this, it's called Moisturizing Conditioner Moisture Milks by VO5, and it's the strawberries and cream. I actually just only use this in the summertime because when I use it in the wintertime it feels like my hair dries out. I don't know. I don't like using this in the wintertime because my hair just feels dried out after, but I only have like that much left. And this is actually a good cleansing conditioner, but I haven't been using it in a while because I have 2 other ones that I like a little better. But if you are on a budget, this is like 99 cents. Can't go wrong with that. But if you are in the market to splurge a little bit, you can use When. And this is the Sweet Almond Milk Cleansing Conditioner. The only thing is you have to use a lot of pumps, and I think this is like $39 or something like that. You have to use a lot of pumps to get through your hair, and if your hair is long or thick, you're going to go through this pretty quickly. But this actually is a very good cleansing conditioner. I use this, it makes my hair feel nice and soft, it smells good. I don't have a little tingling sensation in my head, although this says it has mint in there. I don't feel that tingling sensation, but it is very good at moisturizing your hair and cleaning it as well, because you know that's what we want to do. We don't want no funky hair. You don't want your hair dirty. You go in the shower, wet it, and then come back out and it's still dirty. You don't want that. So this actually does do its job by cleaning. But if this is too expensive for you and you want something a little more expensive than this is what you can try. You can try the Coconut Co-Wash by As I Am. This is from Sally's, and this is about $9.99, but I get it at like for $7.99 because I'm probably like the Sally's Beauty Club. I don't know if they dropped all their prices to $7.99 now, but this is a cleansing conditioner with tangerine, coconut oil, castor oil, saw palmetto, and phytosteroids, whatever. This is actually awesome. Only thing, you guys know if you watch my video, I don't like the packaging, and I'm going to keep on saying that every time I mention this in my videos until As I Am changes it. This product is amazing. It makes your hair feel so soft and it gives you slip. You can detangle with it. Like with these, you can detangle with these. Don't get me wrong, but this, it almost knocks these out of the park. This is actually really good. I really like it, and this is my second container, so it shows that I really like it. It's amazing. Now the next thing that I'm going to talk about is my deep conditioners, but not just deep conditioner, but deep protein conditioners. And I'm sure you've seen this in my video before, and I love it. It is the Organic Root Stimulator Hair Mayonnaise, and this is a treatment for damaged hair, so it does have protein in it. This is what I like to use in between using moisturizing conditioners, because you don't want to use moisturizing conditioner all the time because you can over moisturize your hair. If you did not know that, you know that African American hair is dry. It's one of the driest hairs out there, so you always think about, let me put moisture in there, blah blah blah, but then your hair is like, whoa, you gave me a little bit too much. So you have to balance it out with protein. So here's a protein conditioner. I got this from Sally's, and this says $9.99, and this not only gives you protein, but it also moisturizes your hair. I'm not a fan of that protein type of treatment where after you rinse it out your hair feels like straw and you can't touch your hair, so then you have to hurry up and put like moisturizing conditioner in your hair just to bring it back to life. I'm not a fan of those conditioners. I like all in one step. This gives you the protein but also does not strip your hair hard. This, when you rinse this out, you think you did a moisturizing treatment, but you know you did protein because your hair just feels stronger. It feels stronger without feeling hard. I feel your hair can be stronger without having to go through that hard straw hay process. So this is what I like. Then I use this after I relax my hair. So let's say that I rinse out my relaxer and then I am ready to immediately put some type of strengthening product in my hair. And this is the Garnier Fructis 3-Minute Undo Dryness Reversal Treatment. So I only use this when I am rinsing out my relaxer. This is not just designed for people with relaxers. You can use it more often than that, but I just feel that it just gives my hair life after a relaxer, because you know relaxers are damaging to your hair. So this makes it that after I wash my hair, condition it, and then I'm ready to style my hair doesn't feel like it went through trauma when I use this. Then the next thing I have is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm, and I did a first impressions on this, and if you've watched that, you know that I love this conditioner. This is actually the conditioner that I've been using more often than probably any of them. This is like my new love. I have to give me some more because I'm running out. I have probably like that much left, but this is so amazing. You just, after you wash your hair, you just put this on, wrap your hair up in saran wrap. No, not saran wrap. Plastic wrap. We're not making potatoes or anything. And then you can either walk around the house for an hour and clean and do your makeup, but well, you don't want to do your makeup because you're gonna rinse that back out. So, you know, do some house chores. Cook some dinner, whatever. Or you can sit under the dryer for about 15, 20, 30 minutes and then take it off, rinse your hair out, and oh my gosh, your hair is like resuscitated. You don't understand. I am a fan of putting plastic wrap around your hair because it traps in all the heat from your scalp and it just makes your product work 10 times better. Now my next thing is just deep conditioners, deep moisturizing conditioners. And I have tried the olive oil replenishing conditioner. I have this. I haven't used this in a while because let's just admit it, I'm a product junkie. I collect hair care and I have a problem. But I haven't used this in a while, but when I was using it, this is amazing. This actually, I want to say this gives you slit as well, but I think this one gives you slit better. I can't remember, oh my gosh. And this is the Argan Oil Intensive Conditioning Treatment. And this is actually the conditioner that comes in the relaxer kit, because this is the relaxer that I use. The Cream of Nature Argan Oil Relaxer. And this is what comes in the kit. But I use this as well because I used to use this relaxer back in the day. And so whenever I use the relaxer and whatever conditioner comes in that kit, I always buy the big bottle because I fall in love with the conditioner. But if you are looking for like a deep penetrating conditioner that just softens your hair and you're on a budget, these are amazing right here. I think I need to start using these again because there's nothing wrong with them. I just love to try things new. That's a problem for me. But these two are amazing. And now the next one I have is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This is all gone. If you if you watch my video on this right here, you'd have known that this replaced that because this is just like this. This is the dupe for this. So this is like $30 something. I know it's expensive. And this is like $5.99, I think. Yeah. And this gives you life as well. Oh, it's so amazing, but it's so expensive. So if you're looking for something that's expensive, because some women are like, no, I need expensive products because they work better. That's not always true though. But if you are not afraid to break the bank, this is good. Now, if you are rolling with some deep pockets, and I mean some deep pockets, whew, you can use the Kerastase. I don't have no deep pockets, but I was obsessed with this because I was introduced to this when I lived in Arkansas, because it's a weird story. Okay, I'll tell you the story really, really quickly.
When I used to live in Arkansas, I used to work at this hotel called Courtyard by Marriott, and it's on like I think it's like 521 Presidential Street, Road Avenue, whatever, and it's right next to the Clinton Museum. I lived in Arkansas back in the day when they were building that museum, so shout out to all my Little Rock people out there. But there was a lot of celebrities that were going to be coming there to the opening of that museum, and Oprah was one of the people that was rumored to be going there, and they said that she was going to be staying at the Courtyard by Marriott. Well, why would Oprah stay there anyway? It's beyond me. And we kept saying, no, Oprah's not staying here. And all the guests would be like, I know you're just lying because you have to protect their privacy. I'm like, no, she's not coming here. They still didn't want to believe us. So there was this neighborhood salon that knew that she liked these products. So they sent this big gift basket saying, this is for Oprah, we love your show, blah, blah, blah. And we just started laughing at the front desk because we was like, I can't believe these people still sent this gift basket. And we said, Oprah is not coming to this hotel. If she wanted to stay at a hotel down the street from the museum, she would stay at the Peabody, but whatever. So, as time went on, as a few days went by, they saw Oprah did not come. We said, we told you she didn't come. And then we were getting ready to send the gift basket back. But there was only like a handful of black girls that worked at the front desk. And so we just started taking stuff from the basket. But it was like really little, like little travel sizes. And I took like a conditioner and a shampoo.
And oh my gosh, I fell in love. My hair grew so fast. It was like weird. Like, I thought it had like drugs in it. I was like, what the heck is this? My hair was so soft and moisturized, and my hair just grew so well. So fast forward a few years later, came back up to Connecticut, forgot all about the product. And then one day I was on YouTube and saw this girl talking about it. I was like, oh my God, that's that product that I used when I was in Arkansas. I gotta find it. But it's like far out in the boondocks, and I drove an hour to this hair salon because they don't sell this in stores. Well, no, they don't sell this in stores. Like, I'm sure if you live like in like New York or California, they probably have it in stores all over, but they usually sell it in salons. So I drove all the way out to this salon, can't remember what town it was, but I drove all the way out to this salon and I bought this, I bought the shampoo, I bought a moisturizer, and I bought a serum. Then the manager came out and saw that I bought all that stuff, and he gave me a discount. Tell me why I still walked out of there with a discount. Still walked out of there spending like $200. Oh. So after I used all of it up, I didn't buy it again. It was too expensive. It's like ridiculous. But if you got money, honey, get it, because this will give you life. And it comes in all different colors, and each color is for different things. But for my black sisters out there, all my brown girls, this one is good. It's called the Oleo Relax, and it doesn't mean you have to have a relaxer. It just means it relaxes the frizz, so you don't get frizz in your hair. It doesn't change it doesn't alter your curl pattern or anything. It just tames the frizz. It just tells your frizz, relax, chill, I got this. This is good. Now, on to another conditioner that I just picked up, and I'm not really using this as a conditioner, so to speak. I'm using it as a moisturizer. And it is from Pretty Witty 77, and I linked her video on my other video, the video right before this one, the video I did yesterday. I linked it down below. I can link it again if this is the first video you're watching of me. But this is the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. You can use this the way it's described on the back. You can use this as a co-wash, or you can use it as a daily moisturizer. And what you want to do is you want to add some water to it. You don't have to put it in the bottle, you put it in a spray bottle. You add some of this, then you add some water, and then you add some glycerin. And then you shake it up, you can spray it in your hair, and you are on your way to some soft hair. That's what I'm doing right now. Now, I don't know if she does this, but I do not recommend putting this in your hair and then letting it dry and flat ironing, because it is a conditioner that you're leaving in your hair. It's not a leave-in. So I wouldn't recommend putting heat in your hair. Like, if you're going to put it in and you're going to do like some curls, whether you're going to use flexi rods, you're going to use perm rods or curl formers, so basically no heat curls, perfect. But if you're going to flat iron your hair or put some direct heat, I wouldn't recommend putting this in your hair because it's a conditioner. And you don't want a flat iron conditioner in your hair. You get what I'm saying? So this is if you're not using heat. But this makes your hair so soft, and it doesn't hurt that it smells good and that it's cheap. I think I paid like $5 for it, and I got this at CVS. The last two things that I have, I know I'm going to get some slack for it. I know I may get a few thumbs down, I may get a few, don't you use that, in the comments. But my thing is about this. In the YouTube community for hair, makeup, whatever, we are here to share. We are not here to preach, and we are not here to tell you have to use this. So, if this does not work for you, more power to you. But if it does work for you, I figure, like, why not keep using it, you know? I usually use these two products when I am flat ironing my hair, because it locks in the moisture. Because, you know, when you put your hair through that process of flat ironing, you're drying it out. So I want to lock in as much moisture as I can during that flat iron process. So only when I'm flat ironing my hair, I use silicones. Yes, I use the silicone mix, and I got this from my local beauty supply store. It's called Hair City, and this was $8.39. This is by Avanti silicone mix, and then I actually have the Canichon. This is a Brazilian silicone, and I got this from Amazon. I think this was like $13.99 or something like that. They have different kind of flavors, and this is the I think this is the macadamia one. Yeah, I think so. It's in Portuguese, I think. And I am part Portuguese, like my grandma is half Portuguese, but I don't know how to speak this. I do want to learn though. So what I do is I mix these two. I take equal parts. So if I'm taking a tablespoon of this, I'm taking a tablespoon of that. If your hair is short and you only need a teaspoon of this, take a teaspoon of that. So it's like half and half. Whatever your ratio is of one, you do the exact same thing of the other. Stir that sucker up, put that on your hair, put the little plastic wrap on there, sit under the dryer, come back out, rinse your hair out, and your hair feels like butter. Oh my gosh. And then when it's time to flat iron your hair lays flat, it flows. You don't need to add all that junk in your hair, like all that extra serum and all that extra moisturizer and stuff like that, because this locked it in. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, that's another thing I do. I do put a little bit of coconut oil in it. So like I mix this, and then I don't do equal parts of the coconut oil. I may do half. So if I do a tablespoon of each, I may do a teaspoon of the coconut oil, mix it up. So not only is the oil going in my hair, but then the silicone is locking the oil on top of it. I don't know how to explain it, if I'm explaining it as good as I am, but it just gives my hair life. But if silicone does not work for you, don't do it. I don't want your hair falling out now. But I only use this, that's why I have a lot left, but I only use this when I flat iron my hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!